Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What is the plan for today? Well, the plan is to do a couple more events, basically. Because if we look over here... Oh, I forgot to do this. I'll do that. So I believe we can finish Bing Bang Finchball. There was one more to do. We're back on it. This is good. So there's this one where you have to do the Archon quest. So we're probably going to mostly focus on this because I realized we can't finish this in the amount of time I have left. Because I only have 2 streams left and this takes 5 days and we've done 1 day. So we could do 3 out of 5. So we're just not going to get these bonus rewards. Unfortunately. It's just not going to happen. So I was thinking we can start with this as we should because it's going to take 5 streams to do. But the main priority should really be this one because I would like to get my 500 Primer Gems. So, but I don't know if we can manage that because there's like 2 Archon quest parts and 2 streams is only like 6 hours. So yeah, that's my plan basically, to do that ASAP. So yeah, we're gonna do the Durin quest as swiftly as possible, and then we're gonna do Finchball, the Durin quest, and then we're gonna go and just do the Archon quest, and that is my plan. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna start with Finchball because I think it'll be quick, and there's only like 2 more little levels, and it's a bit like Pinball, and I remember being quite easy and quite fun. So we can do that quickly, and then we can go and talk to Durin to do the second one. So that one is kind of like, I think we're basically retelling the story of Durin. So in the last one, we sort of did Durin's birth, well, hatching out of an egg. And so I guess this is going to be his childhood? I guess? I mean, he's still kind of a child, so I don't really know how that's gonna work, but you know, we'll figure it out. Oh, are these guys always here? Hello. Well, that's a lunch of vegetables. You're not looking for me to deliver them, are you? That's right. What do you say, Kawa? These are some quality vegetables, right? The veggie best, but my expertise lies more in delivering letters. Transporting vegetables really isn't part of my job description. What am I saying? I end up delivering these every time I come here anyway. Fine, no, them on to my Saurian friend over there and leave the rest to us. That's the Kawa I know. Reliable as always. Thanks again for your help. That is an unrelated dialogue line. That has nothing to do with Finchball. I do love there's a giant finch there though. It's so cute. I love the giant finches. They're so adorable. Oh no, I didn't read the description. Oh well, we'll read it afterwards. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh! I forgot how this works, but it's okay, I've remembered now. Oh! This is fine. Ah! Yep, this is fine. Wait, I have 2 keys? I thought I only had 1 this whole time. I didn't know you could press E and Q. I didn't know that was a thing. Was that always a thing? Have I just been doing this wrong this whole time? I don't know. Maybe? Oh. Okay. Ooh. I accidentally launched the bird the wrong way. But that's fine. No, my bird! Okay. I didn't read the... Oh no, okay, looks like you only had one. That's okay. I thought I was going insane, but no, it's okay. I was just being dumb. But that's fine. This says, the Master Weasel Mind appears. At last, the girl's main force defeated the true mastermind. Finally chose himself, the gluttonous furnace shell mountain weasel. Inspired with the outsider goals, scheming to seize every last kernel of delicious popcorn. And this one says, reliable Finch's winning streak. After defeating the troublemakers, make sure to tie them up tight and send them to the battle goat and iron claw so that coaches can teach them a proper lesson. Oh! I heard a noise. Oh, Vega's here! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! My gosh, that's many months. Oh! Oh! That's a lot of months! Just please remember I had that plan. We might need to do the plan. But hello! Welcome! We're just doing Genshin things. Archon quest and other things. Archon quest, Durin quest, the whole shebang. Before I go on holiday. So I'm not going to be here for a bunch of the Christmas period, so the Chaos Mist stream is going to be delayed until January. The 18th specifically. Because that's a Sunday, and it works well. But yeah. Just as a heads up. Being too busy, that's fair enough. That is so valid. I hope you get less busy soon, or it's the good kind of busy. But you know what? Yeah. I hope it's all good. Okay, after the mountain weasel, it's been blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Okay. This is fine. Let's just go like this. Ooh. I made him giant. Ooh. Ooh. This is fine. Ooh. I don't really know what's going on, but this is fine. Ooh. Ooh. The weasel. There we go. Oh, it didn't make all the birds big. It only made one of them. Do I get points for these things? I think you do. Oh, this is fine. Oh, oops. There we go. Yay! Success. Okay, we can just claim these prizes, and that should be all for Finchball. Is there anything we talked to Basima about? And I played Ring Around Finchball, have you not? The cute Finch family has a new member, Ancient Scarlet Plume Finch, pretty amazing, right? Oh, okay, that's it. Please do, it is so much fun when you can play without a care. Okay. I guess that's just it. Nice. Okay, let's go and do this then. Durin has been waiting for us impatiently this entire time. Because I keep going to Mondstadt and then having to like sneak around so that I don't accidentally trigger the quest. Because I kept forgetting where it is. But that's fine. Gotta wait for my stamina. There we go. Oh, I got close enough. Hey Durin, any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter. Let's do this. Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says. Now sprout to life the story's seeds stirred by windborne melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading to distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom? That could be anywhere. Come on, another riddle. All that talk about wind and melodies. Ugh, what do you think the answer could be? Wind, melodies, monster. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh? Oh. I don't know. Oops, spoilers. Oh! Have you not done this, or am I spoilering things for I'm pretty sure I'm not spoilering things for myself, but also I could be, because I haven't done the Archon quest yet, which is a recommended quest. Oh, you haven't done it. Okay, look away. I don't know how you can avoid the spoilers. I'm too up to date nowadays, unfortunately. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, we're gonna do the Archon quest as well, so that's also probably gonna be spoilery, so yeah. This is the Durin quest, not quite the Archon quest, but yes. In which case, goodbye. We will hopefully see you next time. So hopefully when all of this stuff is done, and then we can go back doing the world quests, and not really mind so much if you get spoiled for those ones. And also, because then we can finally go back to Fontaine, which, you know, probably wouldn't be spoilery. But yes. Let's see. Care to elaborate? Wind, music, poetry, tone deaf bards gotta know the answer. Yes, I was thinking that. You mean Lord Barbatos? You know too? Albeit introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later. Wait, it's your job to find people out who spoiled the game? I don't think I like where this is going. No, it's not spoiling. If I'm doing it, that's not how this works. You can't time me out. What am I to do? No. I'm just gonna have to keep going though. We're on a time crunch here. This wouldn't be a problem if Genshin didn't keep doing timed things, okay? If they weren't timed, then I could do them in order. But because they're timed, I have to keep doing the most recent stuff first, which means I'm always spoilering things and I'm always behind. It's just how it is. Okay. I don't know what happens if I go on timeout. Do I just like stop talking? Do I just talk to myself? I'm just gonna keep... I'm just gonna carry on. Okay, it's better this time. If anyway, now how should we track him down? Oh, I think he tracked us down. I'm pretty sure he already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us? Alright, he definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes. Okay, follow the guidance to find what venti. Oh, there's a path. I can see it. Where is he? Is he at Angel Share? He's probably in the tavern, right? When is Venti not in the tavern? Oh! Oh, he's not! He's on the wall! Kaiko Paimon, what a sight for sore eyes. Ah, the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind, something about needing help with a riddle. Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbatos. Ha, disturb me? Not at all. To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about the riddle as you are. Let me take a look. Haha. What is it? Did you figure out the answer? 3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes you back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory. It's like running into tone deaf bard was the right call after all. Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, does make music, not war, and resolve our conflict through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. O wind, welcome now my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There, frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests as a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is set aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams that they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep, a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answer to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now. The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky? I did not pay enough attention. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I guess so. Correct. Funny enough, your mother was also the first to solve it all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them. The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh, so that's where it is. I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location the official meeting spot. Oh, it's that little island with the tea party. And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you. Yes, you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great, Animo Archon. Thanks for the help, Lord Barbatos. Still got questions for me, huh? Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished? Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or if the last line goes, to be continued. Huh? Well, your helpfulness lasted for, like, 1 second. In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further. Alright then, we should get going. I wonder when the next meeting will be. Oh, it's just kind of vibing. Okay. Unfortunately, it does not like you, so winter does not help. That is true. But yes, the puns galore. Oh, you got loads of snow? That's fun. I hope you're enjoying the snow and it's not like I hope it's good snow and not bad snow. Oh, okay, I think it might be bad snow. We had a tiny bit of snow for like 24 hours. It snowed like once or twice in a 24-hour period. But yeah, we didn't have any other snow. Okay, okay, we're here. Now we just need to play the 3 melodies and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right? Musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa just taught me, that's the one I'm worst at. Leave it to me. Ooh! Okay, let's see. Okay, wait. Let's see, can you guys hear it? Wait, let's try. Oh, okay. You know, I'm too lazy to up the volume, so you're just gonna hear it whatever volume it's at. Oh. I don't recognize that one. Oh, there's more! Oh, it is 3 melodies, okay. Okay, that one sounds more familiar. I wonder if there's supposed to be more music here because I just generally keep the sound off. I wonder if it's getting confused. From poetry and song will the story start to blossom. The prophecy. Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. I hate this so much because it messes with my reading speed. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger, long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth. What should we use to celebrate his birth? So candy, vibrant balloons. Let's go with balloons. In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life? And so the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration. Ooh, so back in the story world, huh? As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else is busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these three seem to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party now, is it? A gift? Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party. While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead. So we need to bring a gift to advance the story, but where are we supposed to get something like that? Has to be a good idea to have a look around. Why didn't you just say so? Ah, baby Durin! Okay. The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests. Hey, is that the other Durin? It's the storybook Durin. Hey, mini Durin. Nope, no reaction. Seriously, did he doze off at his own birthday party? Brought to life by the witch's magic ink, the dragon child played with animated glee each time the tip of her pen danced across the page. Yet she couldn't spend all her time writing. For the upcoming witches' gathering, she had no choice but to set down her pen. But before doing so, she wrote one last line. So did the child drift off into blissful slumber. So the reason she never wrote the little dragon's reaction was because she ran out of time? Well, that's a bit convenient. Strange, I don't remember being at any of the major's gatherings. When exactly was this birthday party supposed to have happened? No wonder you don't remember. From the looks of it, you were probably fast asleep at the time. No mark left on the page ahead, the group found themselves unable to move forwards. There's a lot of fruit here. And some balloons. Oh, I think these are our gifts. Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe? At last, the guests have found things to give the dragon child. Guess it's a yes then. Which one should we go for? Still, the guests wonder what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventures? Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries? Okay, wow, sort of pressure all of a sudden. What do you think, Durin? Oh yeah, technically you're actually picking a gift for you, so which one would you prefer? You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kind of special. How come? For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation and Metropole. What I really want to do with my own future, that's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Nah, this is the first time I've ever asked myself that question. So this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Sri Lanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future. Then let me give it some thought. Okay, well let's observe the sword. A toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making. A tome, the ideal gift for a budding scholar. And then let's try the slingshot. Little slingshot, just the thing for a wandering hero to be. I guess hesitated and not without good reason, given how much this gift would mean to the little dragon. A bit of careful thought could go a long way. Let's go with the slingshot. I don't know, it just seemed fun. In the end, the guest settled on the Wandering Hero slingshot. A wandering hero, so you were an explorer just like us. I guess you inspired me. During our journey from onset to Notcry, we passed through many places and encountered all sorts of different people. But despite the immense distance between them, there was one topic that kept cropping up: your accomplishments. Well, we are well-renowned adventurers after all. Come to think of it, isn't a wandering hero basically the same thing as an adventurer? I've always thought of adventurers as people who chase after stories, and in doing so they also leave behind many of their own. I'd like to become someone like that too. Send the birthday party celebration with the gift! Okay, well, let's take our gift. Alright, they should let us in now that we've got a gift, right? Hello there, brought a gift this time. The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wandering hero, free and unburdened. Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching and, of course, the name he'd been given. It was then the seer witch, divine of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heaven and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon. You gave him the same name as that evil dragon? That's right, but the life I intend for him shall be very different. What folly to love so blindly, for as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold. Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the seer witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet just as clearly they recognized the story witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in the world more fierce than a mother's love. At last the merry witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence. So be it, then we'll all lend a hand. Together we shall rewrite this child's fate. You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world? I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is the witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them? Oh, sounds like an interesting experiment. I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavour, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars. The merry witch finally took them all around, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. For this child I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and bear before him the trickery of fate. For this child I shall leave him a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life. For this child I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish. All the story witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessing given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it. Vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows, perhaps this extra spark of life might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate. The witches ready their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. Yep, looks like we've completed this chapter too. There's much of the story where the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation, just a bunch of mystery as usual. The evil dragon's fate. Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that? Yeah, after what happened to Milanka, with everyone's blessings. Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing? Oh, that's a good question. It feels like we're filling in the gaps, and more like we're adding something new altogether. Oh, less like we're filling in the gaps, and more like we're adding things in together. But we used the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete, at least for now. Yeah, I guess we're doing something right. Don't worry, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice. If you're overthinking things, it's just this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter. Okay then, see you in the next chapter. You caught the word cosmos before it froze again. Space. I mean, it's a little bit space, but I don't think it's not that much space. I think I'm going to stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come by me. But no, I don't think there's that much space. Only a little bit of space. Which is already the gifts through marvels of the cosmos. 3 gifts. I just want to see if there's anything to observe here. I mean, you can see the gifts we didn't place. I do love that they're all Doricos, because they're so cute. As of late, the Tricksy Witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy land in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission. Who's the Tricksy Witch? Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings. Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars? Oh, they did say the 3 witches weren't there anymore. Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain. Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm? Yes, she's a secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering, but she doesn't seem to regret her choice, and actually it's not my place to pry. As rare a chance to gather as this, and yet almost half of us are absent. Cheer up, at least you came with good tidings. I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all, there will come a day when I too am among those absent at these gatherings. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh yeah, because this is, not Barbara. This is Barbalov, Mona's teacher. This is Alice, Clee's mother. So she's like the divine one, the diviner, the fortune teller, whatever. Alice, I don't know what Alice does. Alice is just all powerful. And this is Gold, written daughter. And this is M, the story one. But they don't have Nicole. I think N is one. And then who are the other ones? And there's 2 more. The time one and the... I don't know. Interesting. I haven't figured out how you leave, so I think we just teleport out of there, I guess. I guess that's just what we do. Oh, we can do this. You know what? Let's go to Mondstadt and let's claim our prizes. We can just claim our commissions while I remember to do that. And yeah. Okay, let's switch it up to my commission claiming team, who are over here. No, that's not it. I clicked 1 space. I need to click 3 spaces. Nope. This one. Oh, the other thing is, or we could do this. This wouldn't take long. So, you know how... Wait, let me just claim my prizes, and then I'll show you what I mean. I was reminded of this because I saw Razor. Let's claim that, and let's also claim this. Yes, done. Okay, yep. Let's claim this. Yes, claim this. Yep, okay, this. So, the other thing I forgot about is the fact that... Oh, that's not what I just think of. This. No, this. We got Durin. And these 3 aren't leveled up, but Durin is. So we could also do that. but maybe we should wait a little bit actually, because I think it says yeah, we should probably wait actually. We'll wait for Durin's actual quest to be done, but now we've claimed the quest, it will at least be sitting in our quest menu, so that's good. Because otherwise I worry we would forget. Oh, Hashira's here. Hello, welcome. We are doing, well, we were doing the Durin quest, and now we're gonna go back and do the Archon quest, because, well, we can't do the, I was hoping to do the Durin quest in time for the limit thing, but because of the, like, what do you call it? Because you had to do it over 5 days and I'm going on a holiday, it's not going to be possible to do it in the time frame. So we are not going to finish it, but we made a start. So we're not going to get the bonus rewards. So now we're going to do the Archon quest because maybe we could get those rewards. And I would like that. I would like to get the rewards. So that's our plan. I also don't even remember what was happening. I think we were telling Columbina, we went to visit Columbina. We told her that she should come to the party, and then we went to set things up with Varka, maybe? Hey over there, it's Durin and Albedo with Flins. What could they be chatting about? I already forgot what we were doing the last one. I think we went to check on Columbina, because it had been a while. And Columbina told us that, we asked if she wanted to come to the festival, and she said, yeah, sure, I'll come to the festival. And so we went to go and talk to Lama and stuff, and Lama was like, oh, she's planning to go back to the moon or something, and was a bit sad about it because she wouldn't come to live with them. And then we said, oh, but at least she's coming to the party, and somehow we're with Varka. I don't remember how. Yes, I'll go on quest. Yes. Oh, drink some water. I will drink some water. I'm hydrated. You're just stopping by before you go to bed? Understandable. In which case, have a good evening. And yeah, hope sleep well. And hopefully I will see you next time, which will be on Wednesday for a Nikki stream. The last Nikki stream before I go on holiday. And then I'm gone for 3 weeks. So, yeah. Okay, your guess is as good as mine. Grandmaster and Kaiko and Paimon. Hello there, it's been a while. Perfect, we have some new volunteers for our investigation. Sorry, what investigation? Wait, let me guess. The righteous lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the abyssal dragon. Yes, that too. Yeah, right. Wait, why does everyone keep saying that too? Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality. Wait, so I guess right? Half right, don't act so impressed with yourself. Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flynn's north of Nashtown. At the time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage. Huh? What do you mean? Like you could see them but not touch them? Exactly, it was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but could not make any physical contact with them. I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nokrai before, but I don't know much about it. Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nokrai in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Mr. Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived. But after showing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern. I see, I'm glad they weren't real. All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters though, that's a first. It's a first for me too, so I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations. What about you two, any plans? Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with the experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise for anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows you will know. That in a nutshell describes how Alice operates. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, well I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It has piqued my curiosity and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us. Well said. Right, whatever's happening in our cry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and the staff to the festival while we're at it. Never. Okay, we can go visit Never. Oh, you're flying Wednesday! No! Well, like, yay, good, enjoy your flight, but like, no! That's so bad. Well, there'll be another stream on the Sunday because I go on holiday, like, I mean, that'll be the last Wednesday stream. Then there'll be a Sunday one, and then I go on holiday. So you could come back next week, and we could see you then. But yes, I have one Wednesday stream and one Sunday stream to go, and this one. But it's the last Wednesday stream. So yeah, I think I've caused some confusion, but that's fine. And yeah, I hope you have a good flight as well. I don't know if you're going on a holiday or coming back from holiday, so yeah, have a good holiday, or have a good holiday on whichever side of the flight the holiday part is on. I assume one's a holiday. And yeah. Boop. Oh, that was close. That was close. You're right, I have noticed there's certainly something a little fishy about the situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following the moon prayer night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Dohod is out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss. The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters. Indeed, we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance, and not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of these phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life, or perhaps the memories of multiple people. Oh? So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans? Exactly, the phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea. Ooh, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago. Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years? It sounds like this merits further exploration. That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class. It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantom speech, given how long ago they lived. I suppose you're right, but I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which in this case hopefully means earning myself some good favour with our dear Lady Moonchanter. So calculating, as intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise. Sounds to me like we can split this up. To the work up, I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flynns, and me. Agreed, it coincides with my duties as a lightkeeper. For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better, even a little knowledge would go a long way. This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss, but even rarer, perhaps this is the chance to make contact with the ancients. The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn, we know so far, it seems only fair we get some quantity of exclusive intel. That just leaves our trusted team of 2 unassigned. Seems like it, yeah? Wait, we're a team? Since when? We're a team? Since when? Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer night celebrations. Would you and Jehoda like to join too? She agreed to that. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate Kaiko, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Jehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity. No! Way to contradict me in front of... Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss! So many people... Alright, everyone inside, quick! Why are we running? This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of the phantoms at Startan Shoal, and it was a sort of flying ship. Oh, like a spaceship? A spaceship at Startan Shoal? That's gotta be the one you came to Devat in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon mirror, right? Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought it was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up! You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? What's it like flying through space? I wanna know everything! Maybe there's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part. Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Oh, wow, really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but... I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? please? Fair enough, you can tag along. In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done. I wish everyone a productive investigation. You too. Yes, a spaceship! Did you miss that entire plot line? What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out? Tell me, Jehoda, when are the curatoriums not giving out intel for free? Sorry, boss. It was our spaceship, okay? We needed to know. We can't unshare information any more than water spilled on sand can be put back in the bucket. I'll just have to balance the books some other way. Please, boss, there's got to be another way. Who knows? Depending on what they find, maybe this will work in our favor. Please don't find me, please. You were seeing all that? No, I was sure you were there when we found out that she was an alien. Yeah, she was an alien, and there was that whole. Do you not remember with Doradith? Was it Doradith? Doradith, and it was that whole thing where she had the spaceship key, and then we were like, our brother's spaceship key, and it caused this whole thing because she brought us a key, and then our brother thought that we were awake and ready and looking for him, and so he abandoned the people of Conria. But then turns out we weren't awake; we were still very much inside spaceship. We were still very much inside the spaceship, and it caused this whole commotion, and then yeah. During the fall of Conria. That was a whole plot point in the last interlude quest. Are we gonna see Ghost us? Because yeah, we were hibernating in there for a while. Well, what do you think? No, Jehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an after image? I'm not sure either. Ah, you're already here. Miss Lama, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations. I was until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Starland Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself. Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is? Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with and no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time. Let's look around and see what we can find out. Yeah, since that's not all we can do, this is also confusing. Allow me to lend you a hand. I love there's just two people here as well. Are those ghost? Ooh, can we talk to the ghost, dear? Because that was a ghost for TUI agent. Everyone on Frontier should be able to provide us with some information. Is that a phantom Reinhorn, dear? I've heard about how the Frostwind Slams live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now for sure. Okay, yes, I understand. Then how about this? Oh, it's leaving? It appears to share our curiosity about the giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best. After a few moments, the Reinhorn deer and its companion return happily. All that together must have been a lot of fruit. Indeed, and let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This muffin circled in the air several times but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary, certainly nothing to do with the spaceship. Huh, well it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view. Indeed, other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours. Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exists in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time which you can't see. Because we don't see their whole world, we only see small fragments. Good point. Great thinking, Llama. Blunt-horn rhinos can use Kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The Sniffermole tried to, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm. Just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about the spaceship either. Yes, still they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast. I noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them. I also noticed some human non-phantoms. There's illusions in those people. It's all a little creepy, don't you think? Ha! Now all part of the festive atmosphere. I mean, they're light keepers. Have you ever seen anything like this? Nope, never seen or heard of anything this weird. Oh! Oh! I do kind of want to know if you can see like a ghost us. What is this thing? I've never seen it move and there's no way to get inside. Goodness knows, my grandpa said it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive. What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it? Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move. Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time. What's in this tunnel? I do love that I immediately got distracted by a tunnel and I thought, you know, we gotta see what's in this tunnel, even though we're not supposed to be in the tunnel. But like, have we been in this tunnel yet? No! Don't attack me! That was unnecessary. Planter. How do we... It looks like it should go this way, but how do we... Oh, it might go that way. Did these not let us go up? No? Or maybe I can just, like, climb. Oh, I can drink some water. I am hydrated. Oh! Why am I triggering a commission? No, we gotta go back that way. Nope, no keys. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should make a mark of this. What are they called? Shrine? Chest? There we go. Okay, let's go back down. We gotta talk to more of the ghost people. No, come back. Come on, brothers, if we can get even a small chunk off this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich. Huh? You in Paimon? Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune. We should go with them. What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of? Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortune elsewhere. Enjoying yourself? I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing, but nope, no dice. I'm sure we're starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These fandoms are reenacting real historical events in Nokre. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed and we can't influence it. It makes sense, history is set in stone, the objective facts of the past cannot be changed. I totally thought you were just goofing around earlier, but actually you were doing some serious investigating. Of course I was. Anyway, at this point I think we're forced to conclude that although the phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people. If only they showed the moment when my brother was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why he wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when he disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck, all we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here. Maybe it's courage, if nothing else, is proof of the ship's existence. And to think about it, some people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says you would either find the ship itself or the story behind it is just a matter of time. Thanks, Vaka. Every now and then, when Vaki gets serious, he actually does seem like a Grandmaster material for once. I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now. Sounds good. All the drinks are on me if Team Knights Favonius is the first to finish. Wait, we have a team name now? Am I in Team Knights Favonius as well? You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you. Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbatos was in earshot. Nah, I'm sure Barbatos doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while. You know what? I don't think he minds either. I think Venti would find it funny. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.